Hello, today we're going to be making a card from the Christmas blockbuster using the Winter Wonderland Collection, and the topper set I'm using is Christmas Eve. Everything that we're using to make this card is an 8-inch card blank. We've got some silver mirror, some acetate, foam pads, ribbon, our silver diamond sparkles gems, some red liner tape, and scoreboard trimmer, brush tool, and some scissors. So this card is going to be an 8-inch by 6-inch 10-fold. So the first thing I will start to do is to cut this down. So with the score in the card at the top, we'll cut this down to 6 inches. And then from our silver mirror and the plain cardstock from this set, we will cut a matten layer to cover the card base. So this will be 6 inches by 8 inches. Open my trimmer out. And then we're going to cut a layer. So this will be 3 notches under the 8. Take this round the other way. 3 notches under the 8. And then back in the right position, this will be 3 notches under the 6. And this should create the perfect matten layer for our card blank. So using construction glue, I'm just going to put these together. And once you know it's in the right place, give it a good firm press down. We're going to take our topper set and add our big Santa topper onto our card base. So I'm going to take out the pitch topper. I'm going to remove away the inner frame and keep the top frame. I'm just going to add a little bit of construction glue to the back of the frame. And add this to the centre of our cardstock. And I'm going to use some foam pads on the back of our feature topper to make it stand out. Once that's in a nice central position, just press it down. Now to give this card a little something extra, I'm going to add, using our snowflake acetate, a domed front on it. So I want to cut a piece of snowflake acetate that's 8 inches. And I want this to be by 7 inches. So I can lap it round the back of our card and it will create a dome over our card front. So place this onto your scoreboard and so it reaches the 7-inch mark side, and then from each end you want to score 1/4 of an inch in. So you can turn that round and Repeat on the other side. Press down nice and firm. And just fold that over and give it a good burnish down. Okay, so we bring back in the base of our card that we've created, and we're just going to turn that over, and we're just going to use our red liner tape down either side of the card here so we can affix our snowy acetate to the back. And I find it easier to do it this way round than trying to attach this straight to the acetate. So I'm going to go in with my pokey tool and remove the top layer. So I'm going to take my acetate, I'm going to sit my card blank on top and just line it up and slide it under as far as I can against one of the tabbed edges we've created, and then give that a good press down into place. You'll see this hangs over the edge of this card, but when we bring it in, this is what's going to create our dome. So move your card edge right up to the fold line again inside our tab, and then press that into place. And then when you turn it over, this will have created a nice dome front on the card. So now to decorate the front, I'm going to take 2 strips of this 10mm ribbon, and I'm going to put it either side of our topper. So again, I'm just going to take a little bit of red liner tape, and I'm going to place this where I know my ribbon's going to sit down the side of the frame to help secure the ribbon in place, knowing that it's going to be hid. And I can do the same on the other side as well. So turn it round. So just one at a time, I'm going to remove the top layer of my tape, and about the halfway point I'll put the end of my ribbon, making sure that's secure in place, and I'm just going to feed that through under the dome, and round the other side, and then put it back up over the top of the ribbon to where it meets where you've already cut. Trim away any excess, and we'll be using some other elements from this sheet to cover up the join shortly, so don't worry about that. So remove the other side of the tape, and then just repeat with the second piece of ribbon. Just thread it through the dome, making sure there's no twists in it. Just untwist them if there is, and bring it back round and place it back onto the double-sided tape. Okay, and we're going to choose some toppers off our topper set. I think we'll go for the Have a Very Merry Christmas. I'm using a foam pad on the back. You can place this onto this side of the card, covering the join, over the top of the ribbon. And then we'll take the other tag topper and do the same on the other side. And bringing that a little bit lower down onto this side, making sure we've covered the join in the ribbon, and just pop them on. That's it. We now bring in our silver gems, and we can just pop a gem on to cover where the little punched holes are in the tags if you're not using them to thread ribbon through. And then just a couple more gems on top of our ribbon just to finish off the card. One in the bottom left and one in the top right. And then all that's left to do is to take our card blank that we've already created and add this to the top. So again, I'm just using my construction glue. Nice even coating. And we place this on top of our card, making sure it covers the whole of the card front. You can just slip your hands inside underneath the dome to give it a good press down. And there we go, our Christmas dome card.